Welcome back to ISF. The month of June is a time of celebration, and we stopped into the offices of our trusted advisors, Victor Demesmin Jr. and Jeremy Dover, to talk about why supporting the LGBTQ+ community here in South Florida is important to the organization. Have a look. Victor, Jerry, it is Pride Month.
It is.
It's a festive time in South Florida. It's a festive time across the country. Pride is born out of protest for a good reason, and I'm very proud to be part of the LGBTQ+ community and know what Pride means. And I know it's important to you both. How are we celebrating this year?
I mean, we are involved in so many things throughout the year, but this month specifically, we are involved in the Stonewall Pride Parade in Wilton Manors. We always sponsor that every year. We like to get out there. We like to connect with everyone because it's just such, while it's based on such history, it's just such a happy event where everyone's just getting to be out and be themselves and be included.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about, is inclusivity and having everyone involved and connecting with people. It's an area where you can have every variety of people in one place and there's no negativity.
Yeah, it's fun. You guys are both great allies to the community. I think that's important because it's like Avengers. I always liken it to this movie that the Guardians, everyone assembles to fight Thanos. That's the greater evil, right? And we're all just trying to fight the greater evil. You don't have to be of the community to support and to stand on the front lines. Victor, why is Pride important to you?
Well, I mean, like Jeremy said, we're huge in the community, right? And it's such a big part of our community down here that we want them to understand how much we appreciate and love them too, right? Sometimes they forget that, or sometimes they don't feel that, right? And for us, it's all about how you make people feel. Like I always say, right? People forget what you said, they forget what you did, but they never forget how you made them feel. So for us, especially me as a black individual, you know, my people were so marginalized for so many years, right? Who am I to exclude another group of individuals, you know? And everybody has their own struggles and everybody has their own stories, but for me, it's all about inclusiveness, right? And being inclusive with everyone and bringing everyone on board. And like Jeremy said, all about positivity.
Being marginalized yourself. I know that there's this existence of trauma bonding, and where my trauma is worse than yours because we're all marginalized, and I like to think that we need to erase that. And by saying, hey, I am black, I know what it's like to be othered and marginalized. And you yourself, Jeremy, I mean, you're Jewish.
Yep.
You know exactly what that feels like as well from historically. And so when we're able to recognize each other's differences and celebrate those together, and also learn from each other, because you being exposed to how the other half lives only gives you better perspective.
You have to learn to accept everybody as they are because you don't know what they've gone through. You don't know what they're dealing with. You don't know what their home life is like. Everything is going on in someone's life that you don't have vision of. So being accepting, being open, that's what this is about, and that's what about growth of everybody around you.